Good morning, children. We are going to continue integers, the last topic of integers, that is number series. Number series, we are going to do that. We have completed in the last two classes BODMAS rule and absolute value of an integer, and now we are going to take up number series. So the side heading you have to write is number series. Number series, RIES. Number series. In that, the first one is prime number series. Prime number series. So what is prime number series? In which prime numbers are in order. So the prime numbers are taken and they are in a particular order. So series will follow an order. So we are taking prime numbers which are given to be in one particular order. So what are the prime numbers? The starting prime number is 2. After that 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and so on. These are all prime numbers. The least prime number is 2. And 2 is said to be the even prime number. All this we learned in earlier classes. Prime number means numbers which have 1 and itself as factors. If you take 2, the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. If you take 3, the factors of 3 are 1 and 3. Similarly 5, the factors are 1 and 5. 7, the factors are 1 and 7. 11, the factors are 1 and 11 and so on. Such numbers are prime numbers. If you take prime numbers like this, 2, 5, 11, 17, 23 and so on. So the next prime number after 23 is 29. So 23 after the prime number is 29. So 2 after 5, 5 after 11, 11 after 17, 17 after 23, 23 after 29. If you observe, the difference between 5 and 11 is 6. The difference between 11 and 17 is 6. The difference between 17 and 23 is 6. And the difference between 23 and 29 is also 6. They are following some particular order. So the next prime number we can take is 29. I have not taken 19 here. I have not taken 3 here. So like 13 is not taken. So to understand what you mean by series means, the particular numbers will follow a particular order. Next. Next we are going to follow another series called addition series. Side heading, addition series. Suppose I give you a series of numbers starting with 7, 7 after 10, 10 after 13, 13 after 16, 16 after 19, 19 after 22 and so on. Here the starting number is 7. 7 is added by 3 to get 10. So that is why it is called addition series. So here the next number is obtained by adding the preceding number by a particular number. Here 7 is added by 3, 10. 10 is added by 3, 13. 13 is added by 3, 16. 16 is added by 3, 19. 19 is added by 3, 22. So the next number of the series will be 25. So each number except the first number is added by 3 to get the next number. added by 3 to get the next number. So here we don't know what number we can start. Here it is started with 7. For 7, 3 is added, you get 10. So the first number may start with any number. After that, each number is obtained by adding a particular value to the preceding number. So 3 to get the next number. Do you want to get 10? Then you have to add 3 to 7. To get 13, 3 is added to 10. To get 16, 3 is added to 13. To get 19, 3 is added to 16. To get 22, 3 is added to 19. So that is how you got addition series. Next. So the next number is, the next number of the series is 25. How you got 25? By adding 3 to 22. 22 plus 3 equal to 25. This is how you can identify the next terms of the series, which order they are following. Either they are increasing order, sometimes the numbers may be in decreasing order also. Next. Another example I am giving. What is this? 10. Next it is given 14. Next it is given 19. Next it is given 25. Next it is given 32. Next, what is the next number of the series? 10 is added by 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 6 is 25. 25 plus 7 is 32. 32 plus 8 is, what is the next number? 40. So here the next number is obtained by adding one more than the preceding addition. Here what is added? 4 is added to 10 to get 14. 5 is added to 14 to get 19. 6 is added to 19 to get 25. 7 is added to 25 to get 32. So 8 is added to 32 to get 40. Therefore, the next number of the series is 40. So the addition may be in any order. There is no particular order for addition. But we observe there is a particular number that is added to the preceding number. That is how the addition series follows. Next. 5, 7, 10, 15, 22, so on. 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. Here 2 is added, here 3 is added, here 5 is added, here 7 is added. So 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 2, 7. And the next number is prime numbers are added. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number. Next prime number, 7 after the next prime number is 11. So 22 plus 11, the next number of the series is 22 plus 11 equal to 33. So you have to observe and understand what are the numbers added and they are in which order. Here the first number added is 2, next number added is 3, next number added is 5, the next number added is 7. What are 2, 3, 5, 7? They are all prime numbers. So the next prime number of 7 after 7 is 11. So you want to add 11 to 22 and the next number of the series is 33. Next we follow another series called Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series. Every third number is the sum of preceding two numbers. So here you are observing a order. If you observe the series of numbers in this Fibonacci series, the third number is the sum of preceding two numbers. Say for example, it is given 3 next 5, 3 plus 5 equal to 8, 5 plus 8 equal to 13, 13 plus 8 equal to 21. What will be the next number? 13 plus 21 equal to 34, 21 plus 34 equal to 55, 34 plus 55 equal to 89, 89 plus 55 equal to 144, 144 plus 89, 153, 233 and so on. So the third number, if you take third number, what is the third number? 8, which is the sum of 3 and 5. What is the next? If you start from here, the next third number is 13. 13 is the sum of 5 and 8. 21 is the sum of 8 and 13. 34 is the sum of 13 and 21. 55 is the sum of 21 and 34. 89 is the sum of 34 and 55. So in this series, the third number is the sum of preceding two terms. Every third number is the sum of preceding two terms. Such a series of numbers is called Fibonacci series. Every third number is the sum of the preceding two numbers. Suppose I give you 6, next 10. What will be the next third number? 16. Next third number, 26. Next third number, 42. Next third number, 68. Next third number, 110. Next third number, 178 and so on. So this is how we can form the third number by adding the preceding two numbers. 6 plus 10 equal to 16. 10 plus 16 equal to 26. 16 plus 26 equal to 42. 26 plus 42 equal to 68. 68 plus 110 equal to 178. You can get the next third number by following the same rule. In Fibonacci series, every third number is the sum of preceding two numbers. Now we go do some practice problems. 12, 19, 26, 33, 40, 47. What is the next number of the series? We want to find the next number. 12 plus 7, 19, 19 plus 7, 26, 26 plus 7, 33, 33 plus 7, 40, 40 plus 7, 47, 47 plus 6, 47 plus 7. The next number is how much? 54. You can identify the next number of the series by observing the addition series or Fibonacci series, whatever, or prime number series, whatever it may be. Here, the addition is, the numbers are in the addition series. 12 is added by 7, 19. 19 is added by 7, 26. 26 is added by 7, 33. 33 is added by 7, 40. 40 is added by 7, 47. 47 is added by 7, you get 54. Next one. 2. Next 13. Next 24. Next 35. Next 46. Next 57. We need the next number of the series. 2 plus 11, 13. 13 plus 11, 24. 24 plus 11, 35. 35 plus 11, 46. 46 plus 11, 57. 57 plus 11, the next number of the series is 68. Next one. Third one. 61, comma 67, comma 71, comma 73, comma 79. So 61 is a prime number, 67 is a prime number, 71 is a prime number, 73 is a prime number, 79 is a prime number. We want to take the next prime number. The next prime number of the series is how much? 83. So here we are having only prime number 61, 67 are the consecutive prime numbers. Next prime number is 71, next prime number is 73, next prime number is 79 and the next prime number is 83. Fourth one. 3, 7, 21, 3, 7, 13, 21, 31, so on. We want to find the next number of the series. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 8, 21, 21 plus 10, 31. So each number is obtained by adding the addition of 2 more than the preceding addition. Here 4 is added. Next 4 plus 2, 6 is added. 6 plus 2, 8 is added. 8 plus 2, 10 is added. 10 plus 2, 12 should be added. So 13, 1 plus 12 is equal to the next number of the series is 43. So the addition may be in any order. Observe the order and add accordingly. So here the first one is increased by 7. Second one is increased by 11. And third one is the series of prime numbers. And fourth one, the addition is increased by 2 every time. First it is added 4, next 6, next 8, next 10. Therefore, the next addition should be 12. Therefore, 31 plus 12 is equal to 43. We will follow. Next. 23, 28, 38, 53, 73, 98. So what is the difference of 23 and 28? It is 5. 28 and 38, it is 10. 38 and 53, it is 15. 53 and 73, it is 20. 73 and 98, it is 25. So the addition is increase of 5 every time. Here 5 is added, 5 plus 5, 10 is added, 10 plus 5, 15 is added, 15 plus 5, 20 is added, 20 plus 5, 25 is added. Therefore, the next number of the series should be 30 should be added. 98 plus 30 equal to the next number of the series is 128. So, this all comes only by practice. Observation is important, whether it is in addition series or whether it is in prime number series or whether it is in Fibonacci series. If you observe, you can do the next term of the series accordingly. Here it is in addition series only, but the addition is increased by 5 every time. First what is added? 5. 5 plus 5 equal to 10. So 28 plus 10 equal to 38. Again 5 is increased. 38 plus 15 equal to 53. 53 plus 20 equal to 73. 73 plus 25 equal to 98. 98 should be added by increase of 5. 25 is increased by 5 to get 30. So 98 plus 30 is equal to 128. So I will give some problems. You try them as homework. I will give 5 problems for you. Homework. 101, 97, 89, 83, 79, 73, 71. This is first problem in homework. Second problem, 4, 7, 11, 18, 29, 47. We want to find the next number. Third one, 76, 187, 298, 409, 520. We want to find the next number. Fourth one, 0, 2, 5, 10, 17, 28, 41. Find the next number. Fifth one, 36, 45, 53, 60, 66, 71 dash. So different series of numbers are given. Observe in which order they are increasing or decreasing and find accordingly what is the next number. So this is your homework. Note down 101, 97, 89, 83, 79, 73, 71. 4, 7, 11, 18, 29, 47. Next one, 76, 187, 298, 409, 520. 0, 2, 5, 10, 17, 28, 41. And the fifth one, 36, 45, 53, 60, 66, 71 and so on. So we want to find the next number of the series according to addition series or prime number series or Fibonacci series. Next. I will give you one more problem we will do now. 18, 23, 25, 30, 32, 37. We want to find the next number of the series. So 18 plus 5, 23, 23 plus 2, 25, 25 plus 5, 30, 30 plus 2, 32, 32 plus 5, 37, So each time the addition is alternate. First 5 is added, next 2 is added, next 5 is added, again 2 is added, next 5 is added, then what we want to add next? 2. So 37 plus 2 equal to the next number of the series is 39. So this may be 6th or 7th problem. Next one. 4, 7, 11, 18, 29, 47. We want to find the next number of the series. Here 3 is added, next 4 is added, next 7 is added, next 11 is added, next 18 is added. If you observe how the addition goes, see 4 plus 3 7, next 7 plus 4 11, next 3 plus 4 7, 7 is added here. So 11 plus 7 18, 4 plus 7 11, 11 is added here, 18 plus 11 equal to 29. Now 7 plus 11 18 is added, 29 plus 18 equal to 47. Now 11 plus 18, 29 should be added, 47 plus 29. The next number of the series is 76. Follow here. First 3 is added, 4 plus 3 7, next 7 plus 4 11, 3 plus 4 7 is added, 4 plus 7 11 is added, 7 plus 11 18 is added, 18 plus 11 29 should be added. So 47 plus 29, the next number of the series is 76. Next, last one, 12, 18, 21, 27, 30, 36, 39. We want to find the next number of the series. So what is added here? 6, then 3, again 6, next 3, again 6, next 3. We want to add next 6, 39 plus 6. What is the next number of the series? 45. So here the addition, first 6 is added, next 3, again 6 is added, next 3. So there is no particular rule for addition, but they follow a particular order of addition. 6 is added, next 3, again 6 is added, next 3, 6 is added, next 3, then next number to be added is 6. So 39 plus 6 is equal to 45. So we get the next number of the series. Next we get suppose you are multiplying a decimal number with 10. 18.5 is multiplied by 10. How many zeros are there? 1 0 is there. So the point moves one place towards right. So the product is 185.0. So the point is moved one place towards right when you multiply with 10. Suppose you multiply the same with 100. The point moves 2 places. There is no second place here. So what we have to do? 185 0. After that you have to keep point then 0. Suppose you multiply it with 1000. The point moves 3 places, but there are no 3 places here. So you have to keep zeros for them. 185 2 zeros. After that point 0. So what we understand from this? To multiply decimal numbers by 10, 100, 1000, that is multiples of 10. The decimal point in the product as many places to the right number of zeros after 1. After 1. So 1 places tarvata move avutu untundi. If you multiply with 10, it moves 1 place. If you multiply with 100, it moves 2 places. If you multiply with 1000, it moves 3 places. This is one of the rule you have to remember. We can write the rule like this. To multiply decimal numbers by 10, 100, 1000, shift the decimal point in the product as many places to the right as number of zeros after 1. Here 1 after how many zeros is there? 1 0. So you have to move one place. Here how many zeros are there after 1? 2 zeros. So that means you are multiplying with 100 means there are 2 zeros after 1, the point moves 2 places. There are 3 zeros after 1, the point moves 3 places. If there are 4 zeros after 1, the point will move 4 places, and so on. So the number of places you are moving the decimal depends upon the number of zeros after 1. That means when you are multiplying a decimal number by 10 or multiples of 10, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 1 lakh, they are all multiples of 10. If you multiply a decimal number with 10 or multiples of 10, the point moves 1 place, 2 places, 3 places. That depends upon the number of zeros after 1. Very important rule you have to remember. Next. Suppose I multiply 2.3 into 5.6. You are multiplying two decimal numbers. How to multiply these? 2.3 into 5.6. 23, 56 I multiply first. 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12 plus 1 13, 5 3s are 15, 5 2s 10 plus 1 11, 8, 8, 2, 1. So the product of 23 and 56, 1, 2, 8, 8. But here you have one decimal place and here you have another decimal place. Count the number of decimal places. There are two decimal places. Sum of 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So you have to count two places from units place and keep the point. So the product of 2.3 into 5.6 is how much? 2.88. So like this there are many rules. Actually decimal fractions number series will come in the next chapter. So we continue the same in that. So far we learnt number series, having addition series, prime number series and Fibonacci series. With that almost all the integers chapter is closed, and in tomorrow's class I will take up fractions, decimals and rational numbers. We learnt a lot in fractions. We learned what is a prime proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, like fractions, all that we learned in the earlier class. How to add fractions, how to subtract fractions, how to multiply fractions and how to divide fractions also we learned. And we want to learn how to represent a fraction in the decimal form. Suppose I give you that chapter will be continued in the next class, fractions, decimals and rational numbers. So far integers is completed thoroughly. All of you just go through the notes I told so far. In 1 or 2 days you may get your textbooks. If once they are available, all of you buy textbooks from the school because they are very much important. If you have textbook only, you can follow what I am explaining, and after the explanation is over, you can go through the textbook and you can follow the content and you can write notes of your own, or the notes which I am telling you can follow and write, and you can follow the exercises, you can practice them. So textbooks are very important. So all of you get ready for buying your material and textbooks from the school. So they are very important in each subject. So I hope all of you will purchase the books within no time once they are available in school. I thank you children. We continue in the next video.